Coming fresh off consecutive MVP campaigns, the sky's the limit for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak entered the league in 2013 with plenty of skeptics. Many in the sports media world questioned whether Giannis had properly been tested out in Greece. We think that Giannis has proven all of the greatest of haters wrong. In the past 2 seasons, Giannis has won 2 MVPs and Defensive Player of the Year. During the same time, Giannis has led the Bucks to the top of the Eastern Conference each season. Off court, Giannis is also known as a gentle giant, a quiet and almost shy persona. But on the court, the Greek Freak becomes a vengeful god of the hard court, displaying rage and animosity as he lays waste to everything and anyone in his path. Giannis is a unicorn. He's capable of feats the likes which we have never seen before. Most NBA players spend Bucks games in fear of being posterized. But the game is 48 minutes long. Somebody has to get dunked on. A few are brave, but most are just unlucky. Once Giannis decides he's going to the hoop, there's almost no stopping him. But for opposing players on offense, they also have to keep an eye out, because the Greek Freak can come from nowhere fast, sending their dunk attempt back whence it came from. Let's take a look at 10 moments of absolute disrespect. Number 10. Zion Williamson. This past season, it felt like forever while NBA fans patiently waited for Zion Williamson to make his debut. The most hyped draft prospect since LeBron James had all the basketball world holding their breaths in anticipation. When he finally got to suit up for the Pelicans, the league got a glimpse of just what Zion could do. He was a tank, but one that flies. Only a few games into his career, Williamson was scoring with incredible efficiency and posterizing his first victims. That is until Giannis and the Bucks came to town. On a fast break attempt, Zion charged ahead of Lonzo Ball, expecting an easy breakaway dunk, or at least a layup. But the Greek Freak catches up to him all too easily and shuts down the rookie. Welcome to the NBA, Zion. Number 9. Vince Carter. Vince Carter has been in the NBA forever. The 8-time All-Star managed to play in the league for 22 seasons, spanning 4 different decades. Entering the league, VC was known for his unbelievable athleticism. While playing for Team USA in the Sydney Olympics, Vince had possibly the greatest dunk of all time, over 7-footer Frederick Weiss. But in his last season, at the ripe age of 42, Vince's game had moved to the 3-point line. And unfortunately for Vince, he was on the court early with Giannis and got caught on a switch. You can tell he tried his best, but Giannis just moves him out of the way with disrespect and yams him down over a helpless man at the end of his career. Even in his 22nd season, VC managed to get on another famous dunk poster. Number 8. Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is known for 2 things: rim running and shot blocking. The 7-footer has been the anchor of the Utah Jazz for the past 5 seasons, leading the way in defensive rebounds and blocks. But even more valuable is his ability to alter shots. If Rudy is within 15 feet of the rim, most players opt to dribble out of the paint or dump the ball off to another potential victim. But this is not the case with Giannis. Gobert and the Greek Freak have had many battles, with Giannis getting the best of Rudy more recently. And on top of that, Giannis has lifted the Defensive Player of the Year award from Rudy's possession in the past season. But in 2017, the Utah Jazz was playing in Milwaukee. A stellar performance from Giannis had sealed the game midway through the 4th quarter. With the game long gone, Giannis and Rudy found themselves on the court for some odd reason. In isolation, Giannis beats his man. Rudy runs to protect the rim, and the Greek flushes it down with force. The crowd jumps out of their seats in applause. You can almost see the look of regret on Rudy's face as he floats in midair. It's the effort that counts. Thanks for posing for Giannis while he threw it down. Number 7. Ben Simmons. I think it's fair to say that there is no love lost between Giannis and pretty much the entire Sixers organization. In the past 3 seasons, Philadelphia has been one of the few teams possessing the weapons to shut down Giannis. That is, at least on paper. The results would show somewhat of a different story. But regardless, when these 2 teams play, emotions run high, trash is talked, and elbows fly. Giannis seemed to come at the Sixers with extra motivation, but we are sure what Ben Simmons did in this play. The All-NBA defensive first-team guard gets his lunch taken from him in this play. He might as well not have even been in the paint. And Giannis caps it off by calling Big Ben a baby. Number 6. Jayson Tatum. In the past 3 seasons, the Milwaukee Bucks and the Boston Celtics have developed a bit of a rivalry. The squads met in the playoffs twice, with each team coming out on top in one series apiece. Of course, the Bucks have the reigning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, but Boston is led by the young Jayson Tatum, who's no slouch himself. Both players are full of potential and will be the future of the NBA for years to come. And surely, they'll meet in the Eastern Conference Finals again. But in a regular season game in 2019, we can only wonder what JT was thinking as he attacked the rim for a wide open dunk. In just a few strides, Giannis rises to send Tatum's dunk to the abyss. Tatum must have thought there was a glitch in the Matrix. Number 5. Jarrett Allen. In just 3 seasons, Jarrett Allen has become a reliable starter for the Brooklyn Nets. At 6'11" and 243 pounds, the center is quick on his feet, known for his world-class throw. The big man can be seen bouncing around the rim on offense and defense. But Allen is also known for his ability to shut down superstars at the rim, successfully challenging forces of nature like Anthony Davis and LeBron James at the rim. But in his rookie season, Allen might have just been a little naive in his first meeting with the Bucks. Giannis started beyond the three-point line, but in the blink of an eye, victimizes Allen and destroys the cup. We think the rookie took it pretty well. Number 4. Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin came into the league as one of the most explosive players the NBA had ever seen. We even had to wait an extra year to see Blake because of a freak injury, but boy was it worth it. Winning the dunk contest by dunking over a car, the man was built like a truck but could fly with the best of them. Having left sunny LA for the sex appeal of the auto industry, Blake was having a renaissance season, adapting his power game by adding a three-point shot and playing point forward. However, in a game against the Bucks, he soon found himself on the receiving end of the NBA bully ball. The freak posts up and carves through Griffin like butter before tossing the ball through the hoop. After the vicious finish, Giannis gave Blake a pose and a stare. We think to remind Blake of what the definition of power is. Number 3. Al Horford. Since entering the league, Al Horford has been known as a glue guy. Not always a guy to put up huge stats, Al does all the ugly things a team needs to win, including hard-nosed defense. Al anchored the Celtics' league-leading defense in the 2017-2018 season. In Game 4 of the 2018 Eastern Conference first round, the Celtics were up 2-1 on the Bucks. Milwaukee had surged ahead late in the fourth quarter. It was a pivotal possession with 4 minutes left in the game. Giannis had Al isolated on the sideline and moved into action, making quick work of Horford's lateral movement. The Greek freak stormed the basket like the beaches of Normandy and punished the rock over the outstretched hands of Horford. Never one to shy away from a post. We applaud Al's futile effort on this play. Number 2. Aaron Baines. NBA fans love Aaron Baines for the man bun. They also love Aaron Baines as one of the top poster producers in the league. It's not a knock on the guy. The man simply doesn't back down. He's fearless and challenges anybody at the rim. Unfortunately for Baines, while he has the rim challenging part down, he's still working on the blocking part. In a game in 2017, Giannis almost ended Aaron's life with an outrageous dunk attempt from outside the paint. He must have a short memory, because Baines challenged Giannis again in the 2018 playoffs. Unsuccessful, as usual. The freak flushed it with a royal imperative, but Baines took it like a champ and ran down the court. We love what you do, Aaron. Keep up the good work. Number 1. Tim Hardaway Jr. Perhaps one of the lesser-known players on this list, Tim Hardaway came into his own this past season. As a second and third scoring option for the Luka-led Dallas Mavericks, Hardaway Jr. was part of the most potent offense in NBA history. But before he was a Mav, Tim was grinding away for perpetual NBA bottom feeders, the New York Knicks. New York City is one of the greatest cities in the world, with world-class benefits. But playing for the Knicks is not one of them. It was an unfortunate day that Jr. found himself defending a 2-on-1 fast break. Focusing on Chris Middleton, Giannis got off his trampoline, sending Hardaway to the G League. Commenting on the play later, Antetokounmpo stated, "It was a bad pass from Chris.
It was a bad pass by Chris.
But I was able to get up and get the ball. I did not see Hardaway." Yeah, we didn't either. We think he can be found somewhere in the shadow realm.